Hare Krishna, welcome to the session on Krishna-Leelamrutham. We have been discussing Krishna-Līlā, the series titled as Vraja Līlā Sudhā, Venugopala Krishna-Līlā in Vrindavan. So, Janmāṣṭamī, Śrī Krishna Janmāṣṭamī is coming up on the 4th of September, Shravana Masam, Rohini Nakshatra, Ashtami Tidhi. Krishna was born on that Tidhi. It will be on September 4th. So there will be grand celebration in the temple, and we will also have grand celebration in our minds. Manasa Mahotsavam. The Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam brings a festival to our mind. Tadeva ramyam ruchiram navam tadeva shashvat manasa mahotsavam tadeva shokarnavashoshanam runam yaduttamottama shloka yashonugiyate. So as we hear this Bhagavatam, Krishna Katha, it will be like a festival in our mind. When there is a Janmāṣṭamī, there is a grand celebration in the temple and in the streets in India. But we can have that festival. We can have that festival in our mind every day. We can celebrate Janmāṣṭamī every day, and we'll feel happy. We'll definitely feel happy. So today I met with one family in the temple. Last month, the husband, he went through some surgery. So basically his one kidney is damaged, and they wanted to replace, and they wanted to remove that kidney basically. And the couple, they are in probably mid 40s, so not very old. They are in mid 40s, but somehow they developed this problem, and the husband was in India for surgery, and the wife was here. So she came to the temple last month when I was doing Aarti service in the temple, and after Aarti she asked me to do some special puja. So taking some sankalpa, I did a small archana, and she felt happy. And then today the husband also came to the temple, so I met with both of them. I talked to them, and so they said that after this incident, after he went through the surgery and they removed the kidney, they became more closer to God. They are coming to the temple every single day. In the evening, they come to the temple every single day. The Samamish temple. So we are all in the similar boat. We are all Artha Bhaktas. Artha Bhaktas means the Bhaktas who are in distress. There are 4 categories of people who come to Krishna. Artho Artharthi Jnani Cha Bharatarshaba. Artho Artharthi Jnani Jnani. Artha Bhakta. That means people who are in distress. And Artha Bhakta is people who are seeking wealth. They are seeking wealth, name, fame, power, position. They want some material benefits. Artho Artharthi. Second one is Artha Bhakta. People who are in distress. Some health problem, loss of job, some family issues, something. Jignasa. Artho Artharthi Jignasa Jnani Cha Bharatarshaba. Jignasa is they come to God, they come to the temple out of some curiosity. Everybody is talking about God, and everybody is worshipping God, everybody is going to the temple. So let me also experiment. Let me also come and see what it is like coming to the temple. So it's like a trial period. You know, when you buy some product online, right? For example, some subscription. So when you, for example, Netflix, you want to watch Netflix. So initially there will be a trial period. 7 days, 30 days, you can take a trial period. And if you feel good about it, then you can subscribe on a monthly basis. So like that, Jignasa people are those devotees who come to the temple, who come to God out of some curiosity. And the fourth category is Jnani. Jnanis are those people who want to cultivate knowledge about God. It's mostly speculative knowledge, reading Puranas, Upanishads, Vedas. So, but Krishna says, above and beyond these four categories, there is a Bhakta, devotee, who is practicing Bhakti Yoga. Not Jnana Yoga, not Ashtanga Yoga, not Karma Yoga, not Sankhya Yoga, but one who practices Bhakti Yoga, he is the best. Yoginam api sarvesham madgatena antaratmana shraddhavan bhajate yomam same yukta tamo matah. Chapter 6, Bhagavad Gita, 47th shloka. Towards the end of the last shloka of 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, before Krishna starts Bhakti Yoga from 7th chapter, Krishna tells Yoginam, of all the yogis, api, sarvesham, of all the yogis, one who has faith in me, one who worships me with faith and devotion, he is the topmost yogi. And Krishna tells this after describing elaborative Ashtanga Yoga, 6th chapter, and before that Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Sankhya Yoga, all those things. So having explained all those different yogas, now before starting Bhakti Yoga in 7th chapter, Krishna declares that one who practices Bhakti Yoga is the topmost yogi. So our purpose is to practice this Shravana Bhakti. That is the first step, Shravana Bhakti. This month is called, I think in 2 days, 2 or 3 days. Sarita, is it on Thursday or Friday? Shravana Masam episode start avutundi?
Friday nunchi, Prabhuji.
Friday nunchi, yeah. So starting from Friday, the Shravana Masam starts. So it is actually Shravana Masam. Shravana Nakshatra, Shravana Masam. So this month itself is named after one of the limbs of Navavidha Bhakti, Shravana Masa. So we are so fortunate to start on this journey of Shravanam, Krishna-Līlā Shravanam, Krishna-Leelamrutham Shravanam. From Bhagavatam, we are going to discuss Krishna Janma Līlā and many other wonderful things. Since last couple of days, we started discussing Leela Kallola Varidi. The endless ocean of divine pastimes. Sarvadbhuta chamatkara Leela Kallola Varidhi Atulya Madhura Prema Mandita Priya Mandala Trijaganmanasakarshi Murali Kalakujita Asamanordvarupa Śrī Vismapita Characharaha. So this shloka is worth memorizing. This shloka is worth singing every day. It talks about the wonderful things about Krishna-Līlā. Śrī Krishna is an ocean whose waves are astonishing and wonderful pastimes, surrounded by devotees adorned with incomparable sweet love. Surrounded by devotees. Mandita Priya Mandalaha. Atulya Madhura Prema Mandita Priya Mandalaha. Mandala is the group, or mandala is a circle. So Krishna is in the center of the circle, and along the radius of the circle there are his devotees, and they are priya bhaktas, dear devotees, who are filled with, whose hearts are filled with atulya madhura prema. The devotees' hearts, the bhaktas' hearts are filled with atulya madhura prema. So Rupa Goswami is specifically talking about Rasa Līlā here. In Rasa Līlā, Krishna is in the center, and all the gopis, they are surrounded. Sarvange harichandanancha kalayam kante cha muktavali gopastri pariveshtito vijayate gopala chudamani vijayate gopala chudamani. Gopastri pariveshtito. Gopastri, all the gopikas. Pariveshti, that means the circle, mandala. Gopastri pariveshtito vijayate gopala chudamani. So their hearts, the gopis' hearts are filled with atulya madhura prema. Mandita means filled. Atulya madhura prema mandita priya mandalaha. Trijagan manasakarshi. Krishna is very attractive. With his beauty, he attracts everyone. With his Venuganam, he attracts everyone. With his Leelas, he attracts everyone. With his qualities, he attracts everyone. Here one example is given, Murali, but everything else is included. Trijagan manasakarshi Murali kalakujitaha asamanordva rupa Shri Vishmapita charachara. There is nobody equal to him, nobody above him. And the chara vastu becomes achara, achara vastu becomes chara. So there are so many leelas, starting with the Krishna Janma Līlā, birth, and Putana Vada, Shakatasura, Trinavarta, Damodara Līlā, and finally Rasa Līlā. When we were discussing about the rasa, we discussed about 5 primary rasas and 7 secondary rasas. Right? So this is the picture here. Shanta rasa, Dasya rasa, Sakya rasa, Vatsalya rasa, Madhurya rasa. And each of these rasas are combined with one or more secondary rasas, the Gauna rasa. Ascharya, Hasya, Virya, Karunya, Krodha, Bhayanaka, Bibhatsa. So if you look at the 5 primary rasas, Krishna is conquered by the devotees. Krishna is conquered by the devotees through these 5 rasas. Somebody can conquer Krishna with their parental affection. Somebody can conquer Krishna with Sakya rasa. Somebody can conquer Krishna with Dasya rasa, Madhurya rasa. So these 5 rasas, the devotees use these 5 rasas as 5 weapons. Krishna uses 4 weapons. See how beautiful. Who is winning here? Krishna has only 4 weapons. What are the 4 weapons that Krishna has? Who can tell?
Leela Madhuri, Venu Madhuri, Prema Madhuri, Rupa Madhuri.
Rupa Madhuri. Very good. So Krishna has only 4 weapons. But the devotees have 5 weapons. Shanta rasa, Dasya rasa, Sakya rasa, Vatsalya rasa, and Madhurya rasa. And Madhurya rasa is the superset of all. It includes all the other 5 rasas. In fact, it includes all the 12 rasas. 5 plus 7. So the devotees defeat Krishna with their love. They conquer. Devotees conquer Krishna's heart with all these 5 rasas primarily. That's why Krishna wears Vaijayanti Mala. What is Vaijayanti Mala? How many flowers are there? How many types of flowers are there?
5, Prabhuji,
5.
5.
Yeah. Mandara, Kunda, Parijata, Tulasi, Kamala. Mandara, we all
Prabhuji,
know.
sorry for the interruption.
Hmm.
Somebody has posted a number of items in your. Today you have opened the group, na? Immediately close that group, sir. There are hundreds of messages.
Okay. Oh, so many
Just now I have
messages.
seen.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Let me.
Later you delete that name. First.
So, Vaijayanti Mala. So, Krishna's Vaijayanti Mala has these 5 flowers: Mandara, Kunda, Tulasi, Kamala, and then Parijata. 5 flowers. So, these 5 flowers indicate these 5 rasas. The 5 rasas of bhakti: Shanta, Dasya, Sakya, Vatsalya, Madhurya. Because Krishna, it is both ways, right? Krishna conquers the hearts of the devotees, and the devotees conquer the hearts of Krishna, the heart of Krishna. Because Krishna, he defeats, he conquers the hearts of devotees. That's why he is winning. He is the winner. From that perspective, he is the winner. That's why he is wearing that Vaijayanti Mala. Vishesha Rupena Jayanti. It's a special type of victory. It's a victory where there is no fighting, there is no battle, there is no war, but still Krishna is declared as the winner. That's why he is wearing Vaijayanti Mala. That's why Krishna says in Bhagavatam, Aham bhakta paradino hi asvatantra iva dvija sadhavo grasta hrudayam bhaktair bhakta jana priyaha. Aham bhakta paradino hi. I come under the control of devotees. I am subordinate to devotees, and I am never dependent. I am never independent. I am always dependent on my devotees. My life and soul, my very existence is dependent on my devotees. And then Krishna tells in another shloka in Bhagavatam, where Krishna says, I cannot pay off, I cannot reciprocate to what my devotees have given to me. Na parayeham niravadya samyujam swasadu krutyam vibudha shubhapiva yama bhajandurjarage hashrunkala samrishcha tadva pratiyatu sadhuna. While talking to Uddhava, Krishna tells in Bhagavatam 11th Canto that I cannot repay what gopis have given to me. They have sacrificed everything. They have sacrificed their lives, their homes, their husband, their children, calves, cows, everything. So I cannot repay. So this is the rasa of bhakti. This is the rasa of bhakti. So we can develop a tinge of such bhakti by hearing about Kṛṣṇa-līlā. So we started discussing the length, breadth, and depth of Kṛṣṇa-līlā, and we came to a point where now we are standing on the shore of the ocean and we are ready to jump. Is everybody ready to jump now?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes.
ఇంట్లో కూడా చెప్పేసాం Prabhuji.
So fasten your seatbelts, wear your life jackets. So tell all your family members, give your property documents to them.
Today is Amavasya, Prabhuji. So Amavasya means full black. From tomorrow onwards, Shravana Masam. Actually, Ellundi nunchi Shravana Sukruvaram start. So Amavasya. అమావాస్య ఈ కారు చీకట్లోనే వస్తాడు కృష్ణుడు మరి.
అవును. So today is the perfect time, and today is Wednesday. Krishna was born on Wednesday. Okay. Now, the entire Bhagavatam can be summarized in one shloka. Just like how we have Ekashloki Ramayana, similarly we have Ekashloki Bhagavatam. Adhau devaki devi garbhajananam gopi gruhe vardhanam maya putana jeevitapaharanam govardhanodharanam kamsaschedana kauravadihananam kunti sutapalanam etad bhagavatam purana katitam Śrī Krishna Leelamrutham. So starting from Krishna Janma Līlā in Mathura, and how Krishna was raised in Vrindavan by the foster parents Nanda Baba and Yashodamma. Raised in Vrindavan, while staying in Vrindavan, how Krishna killed different demons, Putana, Agasura, Bakasura, Shakatasura, Trinavarta, etc. And finally how Krishna killed Kamsa, how Krishna protected the Pandavas, the Govardhan Leela, how Krishna, after that how Krishna protected Pandavas. Everything is summarized in this one shloka. So let's all recite this shloka. Adhau devaki devi garbhajananam
Adau devaki devi garbhajananam
gopi gruhe vardhanam
gopi gruhe vardhanam
maya putana jeevitapaharanam
maya putana jeevitapaharanam
govardhanodharanam
vardhanodharanam
kamsaschedana kauravadihananam
kamsaschedana kauravadihananam
kunti sutapalanam
kunti sutapalanam
etad bhagavatam purana katitam
etad bhagavatam purana katitam
Śrī Krishna Leelamrutham.
Śrī Krishna Leelamrutham.
Okay, so now we will discuss about Krishna's birth. Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita, 4th chapter, Janma karma chame divyam evam yo veti tattvataha tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mameti so Arjuna. Whoever knows about my birth and activities, activities means his leelas. Whoever knows about my birth and leelas, they will, after quitting this body, they will never come back to this material world. Janma karma, janma is birth, karma is the activities or leelas. Janma karma chame divyam. This is divya janma, divya karma, divya leela. Whoever knows about Krishna's divya janma, divya leela, they will not take birth again in this material world. So this is the Falashruti Krishna has given in the beginning of Bhagavad Gita itself. So with that Falashruti in mind, let us meditate on Krishna Rasamritam, Krishna Līlā Rasamritam, starting with Krishna Janma Līlā. So, for those of you who are not familiar with Bhagavatam, or those who are not familiar with different aspects of Bhagavatam, what is covered in which canto and so on, there are 12 cantos in Bhagavatam. Some cantos have multiple books. So you will see roughly about 18 books. Okay, but there are 12 cantos. Some cantos, like 10th canto, there are 3 or 4 books. 3rd canto also has 2 books. 11th canto also has 3 books. So like that, different cantos have different number of books. Some cantos have only 1 book. If the number of chapters in that canto are less, it's only 1 book. So like that, you will see 18 voluminous books and there are 12 cantos. In the first 9 cantos, Shukadeva Goswami describes different avatars of Krishna. Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Vamana, Narasimha, Ityadi, including Ramachandra. Okay, Ramachandra, Lord Rama's Rama Līlā is discussed in 9th canto. But there are only 2 chapters for Rama Līlā in Bhagavatam. Because Ramayana is the book for Ramayana, for Ramachandra. But in Bhagavatam also there are 2 chapters in 9th canto where Rama Līlā is discussed. So towards the end of that 9th canto of Bhagavatam, Shukadeva Goswami described Kṛṣṇa-līlā in just 2 shlokas. After describing various other avatars, towards the end of 9th chapter, Shukadeva Goswami, while narrating Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj, he discussed Kṛṣṇa-līlā in 2 shlokas. After hearing those 2 shlokas about Kṛṣṇa-līlā, Parikshit Maharaj's hunger for Kṛṣṇa-līlā, Parikshit Maharaj's appetite for Kṛṣṇa-līlā has increased. That developed a curiosity. Okay, that developed a curiosity, and Parikshit Maharaj wanted to hear Krishna's pastimes more and more. So Parikshit Maharaj became extremely eager and enthusiastic, and he became very inquisitive to know Krishna's pastimes elaboratively. Actually, Shukadeva Goswami, just like how he described Rama Līlā in like 2 chapters, Shukadeva Goswami was also planning to discuss Kṛṣṇa-līlā very short. But looking at the eagerness of Shukadeva Goswami, of Parikshit Maharaj, Shukadeva Goswami spoke very elaboratively about Kṛṣṇa-līlā. In fact, Shukadeva Goswami was also very eager to describe Krishna's pastimes. When there is a Rasika Bhakta who is ready to hear, there will be Rasika Bhaktas to speak, ready to speak. That's why so Shukadeva Goswami in the 9 cantos, he summarized about different avatars in that appeared in Sun dynasty, Surya Vamsha, and also Moon dynasty, Chandra Vamsha. There are some avatars that appeared in Surya Vamsha, some avatars that appeared in Chandra Vamsha. And within Chandra Vamsha, Krishna is the crest jewel. Krishna Avatara is the crest jewel, Chudamani. So after Shukadeva Goswami summarizing Kṛṣṇa-līlā in 2 shlokas towards end of 9th canto, Parikshit Maharaj in the beginning of 10th canto, he expressed a lot of eagerness. Oh my dear Shukadeva Goswami, I want to know Krishna's pastimes elaboratively. Now this 10th canto, the subject matter of 10th canto is Ashraya. Ashraya means shelter, Sharanagati, surrender. There are 10 different topics in Bhagavatam. Atra sarga visargascha sthanam poshanam utaya mukti nirodha ashraya. Muktir nirodha ashraya. So these are the 10 different topics that are discussed in Bhagavatam, out of which ashraya is the most important one, Sharanagati, surrender. The other topics deal with creation, primary creation, secondary creation, maintenance, different natures of people, demoniac natures, divine natures, and what are the obstacles on the path of bhakti and liberation. These are the other different topics, the other 9 different topics. And 10th topic is the ashraya, which is the most important one. And that topic is discussed in 10th canto, which is, and who is that ashraya, who is that shelter? Krishna himself. Krishna Bhagavan is the ashraya. And that Krishna is not just ashraya for the people, for ordinary people like all of us, but he is the ashraya for all the other previous avatars also. He is the supreme source of everything. Krishna is the supreme source of all the other avatars. Krishnastu Swayam Bhagavan. And all the other avatars, Vishnu, Balarama, Rama, Matsya Kurma, Varaha, Vamana, they all come from Krishna. He is the fountainhead of all the avatars. Krishna is the fountainhead of all the avatars. Similarly, the 10th canto of Bhagavatam is considered the cream, the essence of Bhagavatam. Because Ashraya Tattva is discussed. Ashraya Tattva is considered as the essence of Bhakti. And this Ashraya Tattva is discussed in other cantos also, but more elaboratively in 10th canto. So in simple words, the prominent character in Bhagavatam is Krishna. 10th canto, 11th canto, Kṛṣṇa-līlā is discussed in great detail. There are 335 chapters in Bhagavatam, 12 cantos, 335 chapters. If you read all the translations, just the translations of every chapter, every day, chapter a day, then you can finish reading Bhagavatam in 1 year. It takes about anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. Or if the chapter is long, for example, some cantos in 10th chapter, there are closer to 100 shlokas. So when there are long chapters like that, you may take 1 hour to read that, but otherwise 30 to 45 minutes. So at that pace, if you read Bhagavatam, just the translations, 1 chapter a day, so 335 chapters, you can finish entire Bhagavatam in 1 year. That is one style of reading Bhagavatam. You can have a sense of accomplishment. So some of my friends, they have done like that during COVID time. Some people, they just read Bhagavatam like that, translations. And I know one person who listened to audio, that just the translations of Bhagavatam in an audio format, audio book. So 10th canto, and 10th canto itself has 90 chapters, and 11th canto has 31 chapters. So 90 plus 31, about 121 chapters dealing only about Kṛṣṇa-līlā. Kṛṣṇa-līlā is discussed in other cantos also, but prominently in 10th and 11th canto, elaboratively. Okay. So when Parikshit Maharaj requested Shukadeva Goswami, I want to know more about Krishna and Balaram. I want to know more about this Chandravamsha. So the Chandravamsha discussion continues in 10th canto. in 10th canto, now in the next couple of days, we are going to focus on the first 3 chapters. First chapter, second chapter, and third chapter. First chapter is, I'll show you the Veda base page, so you can see what talking about. By the way, before we forget, or before, is Vasanta still here? Oh yeah, Vasanta, unnar kada మీరు ఇంకా? వసంత వినపడుతుందా? Okay.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah. Okay. So today is Vasanta's daughter's birthday also. So we have 2 birthdays, 2 birthday girls. Sri Vidya's daughter Akshara and Vasanta from India. Her daughter, ఏం చెప్పారు? రీతికానా మీ అమ్మాయి పేరు?
Ritika, Prabhuji.
Ritika. So Ritika birthday. So Ritika is 15 and Akshara is 11. So let's all wish happy birthday to both Akshara and Ritika. So may Lord Krishna, Radharani, Ramasita, Lakshmana Hanuma, Jagannath, Baladeva, Subhadra, Krishna Balaram, Gauranitai, Srila Prabhupada, Lakshmi Narsimha Swami, all the Acharyas bless you both with more happiness, joy and devotion. May you always remember Krishna. May you never forget Krishna. Krishne ratirastu, Krishne matirastu. That's the purpose of life.
Prabhuji.
Good.
It's like family, Prabhuji. Really, feeling very happy.
Yeah, it's like a family. So we share everything. Yeah. Okay. Continuing now. So 10th canto. 10th canto is titled as Sammam Bhonam. Sammam Bhonam is a Latin word. Sammam Bhonam means the essence of Bhagavatam, the summary of Bhagavatam, the conclusion of Bhagavatam. So how many chapters are there? 90 chapters are there. See, this is the list of all the chapters. 90 chapters. So what are the first 3 chapters? The advent of Lord Krishna. Introduction to the advent, the birth of Lord Krishna. Second one, I mean the first chapter, Krishna is not born, but just the introduction. Before he is born, introduction, the background setting for his birth, for his appearance. Second chapter, prayers by the demigods for Lord Krishna in the womb. This is called Garbhastuti. We have another thing called as Jantustuti in 3rd canto. During Mukundamala Stotra, one shloka, what is that shloka? Garbhavasadi Dukkham, right? Srimannama prochya narayanakyam kena prapurvanchitam papinopi anapurvam vak pravrittana tasmin kena praptam garbhavasadi dukkham. So during that shloka we discussed Jantustuti from 3rd canto. We recited those shlokas also. So this is different. So here the demigods, all the devatas from Swargaloka, they're all praying for the welfare of the Shishu Krishna in the womb of Devaki Devi. And then 3rd chapter, the birth of Lord Krishna. Okay, we're going to focus on these 3 chapters first for the next few days, next 3 or 4 days, until we finish discussing about Krishna Janma Līlā. So in this first chapter, first chapter, there is a beautiful shloka. निवृत्ततर्षैरुपगीयमानाद् भवौषधाच्छोत्रमनोभिरामात् क उत्तमश्लोकगुणानुबाधात् पुमान् विरज्येत विना पशुघ्नात्. 10th Canto, 1st chapter, 4th shloka. So here Shukadeva Goswami says, glorification of the Supreme Personality of Godhead is performed in the Parampara system. That is, it is conveyed from the spiritual master to disciple. Such glorification is relished by those no longer interested in the false, temporary glorification of this cosmic manifestation. Descriptions of the Lord are the right medicine for the conditioned soul undergoing repeated birth and death. Therefore, who will cease hearing such glorification of the Lord except a butcher or one who is killing his own self? So, it's a long translation, but in simple words, Shukadeva Goswami is saying that Krishna Katha is the right medicine. Bhavaushadha Shrotra Manobhiraman. Krishna Katha is the right medicine for those who are suffering in this material world, repeated birth and death. So who will not hear such Krishna Katha? Only a butcher, only a person who kills animals, or one who kills himself. One who kills himself means either a person who commits suicide or one who kills his own soul. Atmaha. One who kills his own soul means one who is not interested in spirituality, one who is not interested in God, one who is not interested in reading Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Ramayanam. That person is as good as a dead person. So people who are in the mode of tamoguna, they are not interested. Okay, so the Krishna Katha is very attractive to our ears. Shrotra Manobhiraman. Shrotra Manobhiraman. It gives joy to our ears. It gives joy to our mind. Shrotra means ears and Mana means heart. It gives joy to the ears and the heart. So Krishna Katha is extremely pleasant, very pleasing to the ears and to the heart also. All the beautiful shlokas of Bhagavatam, the pastimes described in Bhagavatam, especially in the 10th canto, especially Krishna's Vrindavan Līlā, they are very pleasing to the ears with their transcendental sound vibration. So in this context, I want to tell something very important about the shlokas. As we all know, the shlokas have a meter, Sanskrit chandas and meter. There is the meter and chandas, it's not an ordinary thing. There is a devata. For every chandas, there is a devata. Just like for education, Saraswati Devi. Right? So like that, for every chandas, Anushtup Chanda, Bhagavad Gita, Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra, Anushtup Chanda. 8 syllables for each line, and there are 4 lines. Total 32 syllables. So Anushtup Chanda. So there is a Devata for Anushtup Chanda. Shardula Vikridita meter. There is a Devata. Shikarini meter. There is a Devata for that. So what does that mean? That means the shlokas are not just ordinary. They are packed with the kataksham, the anugraham of those devatas. Just like when a person has Saraswati Kataksham, they'll be able to speak properly, they'll be able to speak eloquently, they'll be able to read properly, they'll be able to study well, they'll be able to learn music and dance very well. So like that, the Devatas, they have invested their Kataksham in these shlokas. They're fully potent with the blessings of the Devatas. So when we recite or hear the shlokas, it's very powerful. It's very powerful. Okay, now let's come to Kṛṣṇa-līlā actually. Okay. So do you all see the slides?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes,
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So the story of Krishna's birth begins like this. So once upon a time, long time ago, Mother Earth was overburdened with so many kings who were actually demoniac in nature. They were doing adharma paripalana. So Mother Earth was very burdened with the weight of those irreligious people, demoniac in nature. And all these demoniac kings, they are tormenting the common people. They are torturing the common people. So Mother Earth is overburdened by all these kings, materialistic rulers, and the selfish kings. So Bhudevi could not tolerate this. So she took the form of the Mother Earth. She took the form of a cow. Bhumata took the form of Gomata and went to Lord Brahma. She went to Lord Brahma. And Brahma became very concerned about Bhumata's position. And Brahma took Mother Earth to Lord Vishnu. And all other demigods, all other devatas, they also accompanied Brahma and Mother Cow. Why did Mother Earth take the form of a cow? Because cow is the symbolic representation of dharma. Cow is the symbolic representation of dharma. That's why Mother Earth took the form of cow and went to Brahma. And all other demigods also accompanied Brahma and Mother Cow. So Brahma, the Mother Earth, and also all the devatas, they went to the shore of Ksheerasagara, milk ocean. And Brahma started offering prayers to the Lord, Purusha Sukta prayers. Sahasra Shirsha Purusha Sahasraksha Sahasravat, and so on. Okay, Purusha Sukta prayers, it's about 8 to 10 minutes. So all the devatas and Brahma, they offered Purusha Sukta prayers. Then Brahma, when he recited these prayers, he received a message from Vishnu, Supreme Lord Vishnu. Vishnu did not directly come in front of Brahma, but Vishnu has given a message to Brahma within his heart. Within his heart, Vishnu has given a message. Within the heart of Brahma, Vishnu has given a message. And through that message, Vishnu revealed something. As Brahma was meditating on Vishnu by offering these Purusha Sukta prayers, Vishnu revealed something to Brahma. And Brahma announced this message to all the devatas. And the message was, Supreme Lord, that Bhagavan is going to appear on this planet Earth as Krishna, in his original form as Krishna. The highest form of Krishna, or the highest realization of the form of Krishna, is the two-handed Shyamasundara form of Krishna in Goloka, Vrindavana, in spiritual world. So Brahma said to all the devatas that Krishna, who is Devadideva, Supreme Personality of Godhead, is going to descend on this planet Earth as Krishna in his original form, as Krishna. And Baladev will also appear. And all of you, the demigods, all of you, the devatas also, you must also descend on planet Earth. You all take birth in different dynasties, different Vamshas. Yadu dynasty, Bhoja dynasty, Vrishni dynasty, and so on. You all will take birth on planet Earth. So once you take birth, then Krishna will appear. Because all the devatas, they are all the Devagana, they are called as entourage. There's an English word called entourage. Entourage means the battalion. Just like when the president of any country or the Prime Minister of India, when he wants to go to a different country, before he goes there, his entourage, his troop, his battalion will go and check everything. They'll make arrangements and then the president will go there. Similarly, Brahma is instructing all the devatas that you all go and appear in different dynasties on planet Earth, and then Krishna will appear. Krishna will come and he will destroy all the demoniac people, and he will establish dharma. And why is Krishna doing all this? To reduce the burden of earth. The two famous shlokas from Bhagavad Gita. Yadha yadha hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata avyayātmā adharmasya tadatmanam srujamyaham paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkrutam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. So whenever there is a irreligion becoming predominant, that is when Krishna will appear to kill the demons and to re-establish dharma. So, and Brahma further continued saying, so all the wives of demigods also should come. The demigods should go, like Indra, Chandra, Agni, Varuna, Vayu, etc. should go, and even the wives of demigods also should come. And Baladev is also going to come. And Vishnu Maya will also appear. Vishnu Maya will also Yoga Maya. There is Yoga Maya and Maha Maya. So Yoga Maya is Vishnu Maya. So Vishnu Maya or Yoga Maya will also appear. So Brahma, having announced this message to all the devatas, he went back to his abode, Satyaloka. And devatas became very happy because it's a concern for the devatas also. Because the Rakshasas, right now they are torturing the people on the Bhuloka. But if the situation is not controlled, they might even go to Svargaloka and they will torment the Svargaloka Vasis, just like how Hiranyakashipu did. So after hearing this message from Brahma, the devatas also became very happy. So that's the background. That is what is discussed in the first chapter of 10th Canto. Now coming to Earth planet. So far what we discussed, where did this happen? This happened in Vaikunta. Brahma along with all the devatas went to Vaikunta, recited Purusha Sukta prayers and prayed to Vishnu. And Vishnu revealed a message saying that very soon he will appear. He will appear as Krishna in Bhuloka. Now coming to Earth planet. What happened here? On Bhuloka, what happened here? There was a king by the name Surasena. There was a king by name Surasena. And the son of Surasena is Vasudeva. And Vasudeva married Devaki. And who is Devaki? Kamsa's sister. So initially, Kamsa, he had a lot of affection for his sister Devaki. So to show her this affection, he started taking Devaki to her husband's home in a chariot. And Kamsa, even though he is powerful, he is rich, he is a king, he was personally driving the chariot and taking Devaki to the house of the husband. So along with Kamsa was taking Devaki Devi along with 200 female assistants, 400 elephants, 10,000 horses, and 18,000 chariots. All of these were given as dowry. This all was given as dowry. And Kamsa personally driving the chariot of Devaki and Vasudeva, very affectionately he was doing it. Although he was, he's powerful, he's rich, and he's a king, but he is demoniac in nature. Even though he is demoniac in nature, he has love and affection for his sister. So he was taking Vasudeva and Devaki in the chariot, personally driving the chariot. And as he was driving the chariot, suddenly an Akashavani, a mystic sound from the sky, started speaking to Kamsa. Hey Kamsa, you are a fool. You are driving the chariot of your own sister out of affection. But don't you know that the 8th child of this Devaki would be the cause of your death? So this is the voice Kamsa heard in a Asharira form, Akashavani. Then Kamsa became very fearful and he became very insecure. He became fearful of death. So immediately he wanted to kill his sister with his sword. He immediately grabbed the hair of his sister Devaki and took out his sword to kill her. So this is how the demoniac people are, right? They are short-tempered. They are, they are reacting to the situation very quickly. They are selfish and materialistic in nature, and they are so unpredictable. We don't know how they will react. They are very unpredictable in their activities. One moment they are nice, another moment their behavior completely changes. So at one point, Kamsa, out of deep affection, he was driving the chariot like a chariot driver. Driving a chariot is a very menial service, like a rickshaw wala, auto wala. It's a menial service. It's a low-class service. But Kamsa was willing to do that for his sister. But as soon as he heard from the Akashavani that his own life is in threat because of Devaki's 8th child, so he immediately wanted to kill Devaki without any mercy. So when Kamsa was about to kill Devaki and he grabbed her hair, that is when Devaki's husband Vasudeva immediately stopped Kamsa. Vasudeva stopped Kamsa and started speaking to him. My dear Kamsa, what you are doing is not appropriate. It's not appropriate to kill your own sister on her wedding day. Okay, that is the day when the marriage happened, and Kamsa was personally driving Vasudeva and Devaki to their home, to the husband home. So Kamsa, Vasudeva said, Kamsa, what you are doing is not appropriate. It is not okay to kill your own sister on her own wedding day. She is a woman, innocent woman, and she is your sister. Today is her wedding day. How can you kill her? You are such a great warrior. So Vasudeva initially started glorifying Kamsa like this. You use all the samadhana, veda, dandopayas, right? When you want to advise somebody, you start with good words. So like that, Vasudeva started glorifying, saying that you are a great warrior. You are the crest jewel of your dynasty. You are the Chudamani of Bhoja dynasty. And Devaki is almost equal to your daughter. She is your sister, but she is non-different from your daughter. And you are the elder brother. You should take care of your sister like your own daughter. So why are you intending to kill her? What will happen to, if you kill her, what will happen to your reputation? Right now you are well respected in Bhoja dynasty by everyone. Now if you do this atrocity, if you do this, this this abominable activity, killing your own sister, what will happen to your reputation? If a great warrior like you kills an innocent woman, what will people think about it? And Vasudeva continues speaking some philosophy to Kamsa. He also says, Vasudeva says that it is very sinful to kill a woman. And you should avoid family fighting. We both families came together. With this marriage, our both families came together. But now, there could be a family fight if you start killing. And Vasudeva went on speaking some deeper philosophy. Kamsa, why are you afraid of death? You are a warrior. Warriors, great warriors, are never afraid of death. And you are the Chudamani in Bhoja dynasty. You are the crest jewel in Bhoja dynasty. So people will think you are a coward. So why are you afraid of death? Great warriors like you, they are never afraid of death. If Devaki's son will kill you, if Devaki's son, let's assume that Devaki's son is not going to kill you. Whatever that Akashavani told is wrong, let's assume that is wrong. If not Devaki's son, somebody else will kill you. Everybody has to die at some point of time. If nobody will kill you, you will naturally die. Everybody has to die. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. Whoever has taken birth is sure to die. So death is sure for every person who has taken birth. So one cannot avoid death. Although you are trying to kill Devaki because her son is going to kill you, you will always be killed one day or another. By somehow, you will be killed. By the influence of time, you will be killed. Then Vasudeva gives some examples to help understand Kamsa. Now this is how a person, now look at the intelligence of Vasudeva. A wise person, an intelligent person, this is how they speak. When there is a problem, when there is a grave situation like this, they don't get agitated. Rather, they speak like a sober person. They speak with a lot of patience. So Vasudeva gives an example of how the spirit soul transmigrates from one material body to another, as Krishna described in Bhagavad Gita. Dehinosmin yata dehe kaumaram yavanam jara tata dehantara praptir dhiras tatrana muhyati. So the spirit soul is eternal and the material body is temporary. Okay. Okay. So the spirit soul is eternal and material body is temporary. Spirit soul that enters the material body at one point, and that entrance is called birth. So the spirit soul has to leave that material body at another point, and that is called death. So just like a person walks on a let's say on the shore of a beach. Okay, since we talked about Kṛṣṇa-līlā kallola varadi, so let's say somebody is walking on the shore of an ocean. So just like as the person walks, he lifts one foot and then places that foot on one location, and then he lifts that foot and then places that foot on another place. So like that, he will be lifting each of the feet one at a time and then placing on the earth. So as that person is walking, each of the feet will be placed at different locations on the ground. So like that, just like a person walks, similarly the soul also goes from one material body to another material body, and eventually in every life, in every body, the person has to die. And Vasudeva gives an example of an insect and a worm. Just like the insect goes from one leaf to another leaf on a tree. There are some tree worms, right? They go from one leaf to another, like that. Similarly, the soul goes from one place to another place, and we should not identify with this material body. So we should not be bewildered by such a change. We should not be bewildered by death. We should not be afraid of death. So all of this knowledge, Krishna, just like how Krishna gave this knowledge to Arjuna, Vasudeva is giving this knowledge to Kamsa. And further, Vasudeva further gives another example, like a dream. So let's say in a dream, we identify ourselves as a king or beggar. And when we are in the dream state, we go through some emotions. If you are a king, everybody is respecting you, everybody is doing Jai Kar, and you feel very proud of yourself, you feel very good about yourself. But then when you come out of the dream state, everything is gone. Similarly, in a dream state, if you are a beggar, you are experiencing so much distress. You are being beaten up by people, you are being rejected by people, you are being rejected by the society, and you are struggling very hard for food, shelter, and everything. So, but when you come out of the dream state, there is no distress anymore. So the beggar body or king body is no longer existing. When you come out of the dream state, there is no beggar body or there is no king body. So whatever happened within the dream is temporary. And it is illusory also. So just as the dream is temporary, whatever happens in our life is also temporary. So like that, Vasudeva gives in the first chapter, Vasudeva gives many examples like this. There is a long conversation between Vasudeva and Kamsa. And surprisingly or interestingly, what happens is Kamsa later on when he starts killing the children of Devaki and Vasudeva, he uses the same knowledge and speaks back to Vasudeva. So a very intelligent person Kamsa is. But even after giving all this knowledge, Kamsa was not listening. So Vasudeva finally thought that somehow I must save Devaki. Kamsa is not listening. I'm trying to counsel him in a nice way, but he is not listening. So, but as a husband, it is my responsibility to save Devaki. So Vasudeva said to Kamsa, my dear Kamsa, I am promised. So if you think that you will be killed by the 8th child of Devaki, so Devaki is not your problem. Your sister Devaki is not your problem. The son of Devaki is your problem. So I am promising you that I will bring every child that is born to Devaki to you, and you can do whatever you want. So as you heard from the Akashavani, if it is the 8th child of Devaki, then not only 8th child, but I will bring every child of Devaki and give it to you. You do whatever you want. But spare the life of Devaki. It is not appropriate to kill her because she is your sister and today is her wedding day. And somehow Kamsa trusted the words of Vasudeva. Because this is what happens. When you speak to a person like an intelligent person, just like Vasudeva, right? He spoke very intelligently, in a sober manner. When you speak like that, in the end, whatever advice you give, they will listen. Just like Arjuna. Krishna did not simply say that, Arjuna, you are reluctant to fight, but that is not good. Just go and fight. Krishna did not say like that. Krishna spoke 574 shlokas explaining different yogas, karma yoga, sankhya yoga, ashtanga yoga, bhakti yoga. And finally Krishna said, now you do whatever you want. Yadechasi tada kuru. And that is when people will listen. When you give all the logic, reasoning, when you explain to them very patiently, they will listen. So here Kamsa also trusted the words of Vasudeva. Because Kamsa knows how trustworthy, how much of a righteous person Vasudeva is. Vasudeva is such a righteous person that even a demoniac person like Kamsa also has faith. He has faith on Vasudeva's words. So then, after hearing this, Kamsa released Devaki. Kamsa decided not to kill Devaki. He released from killing Devaki, but he kept Kamsa kept Devaki and Vasudeva in the prison house. And after some time, let me share the screen here. So here you can see some knowledge that Vasudeva is giving to Kamsa. So Vasudeva gives an example of a moon, reflection of moon appearing in the water. Okay, when you look at the reflection of moon in the water, as the ripples means the small waves, like up and down swinging type of motion of the water. Okay, so you will see that the moon is also moving along with the water that is moving. You will see the reflection of the moon is also moving. So like that, Vasudeva says the soul will transmigrate from one body to another body. And then Kamsa captivates Vasudeva and Devaki in the prison house. And then what happens? So he becomes very impressed with the truthful nature of Vasudeva, and Kamsa says, "My dear Vasudeva, actually the Akashavani told that the 8th son of Devaki would be the cause of my death. So I have no fear of the first child. Don't worry." Because when after they were captivated in the prison house, so after some time the first child is born. So Kamsa brings that first child to Vasudeva brings the first child to Kamsa. And Kamsa, he says, no, first child is not my problem. So you can take him back. So the problem is with the 8th child. So then Vasudeva said he became very happy that he got his child back. But Vasudeva doubted Kamsa, because Kamsa is of demoniac nature, and people of demoniac nature, they are very unpredictable. So even though Kamsa is showing compassion and kindness today, but after some time he may again become cruel. So their kindness is temporary. The kindness of demoniac people is temporary. So he can become cruel anytime. So Vasudeva did not trust Kamsa, but he just left. Meanwhile, Narada Muni comes to meet Kamsa. Narada Muni comes to meet Kamsa. Narada Muni tells Kamsa that, do you know that all the demigods, the devatas, have already appeared on Bhuloka in the dynasty of Yadu. So now you have spared the life of this first child of Vasudeva, thinking that 8th child only will kill you. But any child could be 8th child. Now, you know, Narada Muni, we all know how interesting his character is, right? So, wherever there is a problem, you know, in the Vaikuntha or in Svargaloka, Narada Muni is an expert in creating situations. He is well known for that. So, Narada Muni is saying, even though you have spared the first child, thinking that only 8th child is the problem, but any child can be 8th child. And Narada Muni gives an example. Just like a lotus. Imagine a lotus with 8 petals. Can you say which one is the 8th petal, which one is the first petal? No, you cannot say. Any petal can be 8th petal, any petal can be first petal. So you cannot always trust this Akashavani. And all the demigods have already appeared to kill the demoniac people. So after hearing this, Kamsa was bewildered. So then he thought, okay, any child, what Narada Muni is saying is actually making sense. Any child can be eighth child. So let me kill this first child. So he went and killed the first child of Devaki. Now this is some transcendental arrangement, right? Let's not think that, oh, how cruel Kamsa is to kill the small child. So it is a transcendental divine arrangement. So after hearing from Narada, Kamsa killed the first child. Now you may think, oh, why did Narada come and meet with Kamsa like this, and why did he even speak to Kamsa? Why did he even say that? Otherwise, Kamsa would not have killed the first child, right?
Yeah, Prabhuji, even why the Akashvani was even told. Yes,
Yeah.
they would have been.
Yeah, because if Narada Muni did not tell this way, right, he would have, he would have even attempted to kill Balarama or Krishna. So anyway, he attempted, but that Vasudeva already, what Vasudeva is going to do, that we will discuss later. But there is a chance, when Narada Muni is doing this, there is a great reason for that. Because for Kamsa, there is a great chance that he might actually kill the actual child. The actual child who is going to be the cause of the death of Kamsa, or he might even kill Devaki, right? So to prevent all those, Narada Muni had to intervene and say like this. And when Devaki saw Kamsa killing the first child, she cried very much. But this Kamsa is so cruel in nature that he had absolutely no mercy. So he killed that child, and in this way, not only killing the child, but he imprisoned Devaki and Vasudeva, and he killed, how many children he killed? 6 children. Continuously he killed 6 children of Devaki. And Kamsa, and this is all not new to Kamsa, right? Before this, he killed so many children, so many their parents and sisters and nephews or whoever within his family. He killed so many family members, and that is how Kamsa occupied the throne of Mathura. He even imprisoned his own father, Ugrasen Maharaj. He put Ugrasen Maharaj in the jail because Ugrasen Maharaj was coming as an obstacle for the atrocities Kamsa was doing. So he even imprisoned Ugrasen Maharaj. Okay. So this is what happens in first chapter of 10th canto. Krishna will actually appear in 3rd chapter. So tomorrow we will discuss 2nd chapter, and maybe we will start discussing the Krishna's birth in the present house, the 3rd chapter, beginning of 3rd chapter also. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, these 3 days will be for Krishna Janma Līlā. Maybe Monday also, we will see. So it's already 10:30. I think we'll pause here. Any questions, comments, reflections?
హరే కృష్ణ ప్రభుజీ.
Hare Krishna.
వెంటనే వాళ్ళని ప్రిజన్లో పెట్టాడు. నాకు తెలిసినంత వరకు ముందు హౌస్ అరెస్ట్ చేస్తాడు, నారదుడు వచ్చి వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత ప్రిజన్లో పెడతాడు. వాట్ ఐ రెడ్ ఇస్ దట్
అనుకుంటా. యా, అంతే. ఫస్ట్
హౌస్ అరెస్ట్ చేస్తాడు.
యా,
మొదటి పుత్రుడు కలిగిన తర్వాత తీసుకెళ్తే చాలా ఆశ్చర్యపోతాడు. ఏంటి ఇంత మాట మీద నిలబడ్డా దేవుడు అని అనుకుని పంపించేస్తాడు. ఎప్పుడైతే నారద ఎప్పిరై చెప్తాడో అప్పుడు ఇంకా తప్పదు, వీళ్ళు తప్పించుకునే అవకాశం ఉందేమో అని చెప్పి ప్రజలు అప్పుడు పెడతాడు ప్రజల్లో.
అవును. Yeah.
Prabhuji, imagine if the Akashvani was not there and then Narada also did not tell anything. They would have been like normal. There would have been no reason to kill Kamsa also.
And we will not have Krishna, we will not have Krishna Katha. we will we will be tortured by demoniac people. Without Krishna Katha, we will be tortured by demoniac people.
This is Krishna's plan. Donga dappa తీయకూడదు అన్ని చెప్పాలి అతను మారతాడేమో అని చివరి వరకు ట్రై చేయాలి.
Yeah. See, Vasudeva tried at every step. Vasudeva tried very patiently, right? Giving all the knowledge, using Samadhana, Veda, Dandopaya.
Prabhuji, in any other story is there a reference of Akashavani, Prabhuji?
Any other story means?
Any other might never given
Leela?
in Bhagavatam. Yeah, any other Leela or even Ramayana, is that reference to Akashavani? This is the only place we hear about Akashavani telling, right, Prabhuji?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is Akashavani reference is there in many places, in many Puranas. Puranas definitely it will be there. Ramayana, I don't know. I never heard in Ramayana. Puranas definitely it will be there.
Yeah, okay, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Very strange, Prabhuji. How come it will like tell like that? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the divine arrangement. Some drama, right? Even in the drama, sometimes you'll hear some voice without seeing the person. Some voiceover, right?
Yeah. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I think during Narasimhaji, while killing Hiranyakashipu, also there was Akashvani, because which was telling Hiranyakashipu, you note now that this is not day or night. This you can see you're getting death not by any jar, like all that. There was also Akashvani that time.
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we'll pause here. Mangalam Kausalendraya Mahaniya Gunatmane Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam. Śrī Krishna Leelamrutham ki jai. Katha Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai. Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai. Okay. Thank you everyone. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.